downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Gaudet. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Play action here on first down. With the catch, it's Gaudet. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Extending the play now. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw over the middle. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down. First
down play call. How aggressive will it be? offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry-up. Takes the handoff on the counter play. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And here's the handoff. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Going with the old counter run here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an option look. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in a 1st down.
And it's caught.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Baker. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Single back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Tight end goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The Bulls pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Bidet. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's the day. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Baker. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set him to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, USF on the scoop and score. try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaking tackles. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And the Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's a design quarterback keeper. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Split backfield here. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks left and finds his target there. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Dogs come to the line, start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Georgia now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so no turnover, but no gain. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in the calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The USF offense is back out there now. They get the second half started with their running play. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. The Bulls come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And now the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Just some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with his sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
Offense facing 3rd down after the incompletion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got a a man down the middle. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Bulls pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Bulls. This offense really clicking.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Gaudet. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch. It's Gaudet. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Caught quickly. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the...
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's found some room at the 45. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. First down here for this offense.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, He can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him. But it
got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Using his legs here. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield.
Get set.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, South Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job in this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. And bulldozing his way through. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They try to run it with the option. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board. It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Receiver in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Gaudet. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Murray. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
On the double.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Bring it.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Now 55 weak. Ready.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down.
325.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. Buying time now, rolling to his left. On the move, looking deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fair catch made near the 45. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
42 Spider.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eludes the rush. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Football comes out. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Georgia has moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, USF.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gaudet. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
On the double.
2nd down after that previous play. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.